Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
I'm back in Vermont, and it's fall. Yes, fall in Vermont. I'm actually here right now, and it's happening all around me. Brilliant, screaming reds, oranges, and yellows, and we're flooded with tourists, and the traffic is crazy, and yeah, fall in Vermont. People come here to look at the trees and like, oh my God, look at that. It's so beautiful. You live here? You are so lucky. I look at the trees, and yes, they're beautiful, but what I see are little whiny babies. The trees are screaming, the trees are complaining, they're saying, look at me, I'm about to die. So they flash out with these little reds and oranges and yellows, and they're having little mini orgasms. Yes, I said orgasm, because in French, the term for orgasm is le petit mort, which means the little death. Because that's kind of what an orgasm is. It's like a little death. It's like this, yeah! And then you're like, and it's life-altering, whatever. You know all about it, I'm sure. Probably a lot more than I do. But this is what the leaves are doing. They're having a little death. They're having a little orgasm. They're screaming. They're being orgasmic. They're like, yeah! And it comes out in these reds and oranges and yellows, and then it falls, and suddenly nobody cares about them anymore. And the trees are like, I feel so used. So this is what's going on. The trees are having a fall. I'm having a fall. A lot of people have a fall this time of year because we're not ready to let summer go yet. We want to hold on to the warmth. We want to hold on to that green. We want to hold on to shorts and t-shirts, and we don't want to have to buckle down and put all this clothing on and chop wood and carry water and all that fun stuff. So we complain, we whine, and the trees are doing the same thing. Fall comes, it gets gray, it gets rainy, and we're like, oh no, the world is ending. My summer is over and winter is coming. People. And guess what? I'm one of those people. I'm human, and I'm having a fall myself right now. Came back from sunny California, and here I am in the gray and the rain and the drear, and it's going to be a frost tonight, and it's just not a lot of fun. And people think, oh, it's so pretty, but it's not a lot of fun, to be honest. But the odd thing is, falling doesn't feel like falling. It actually feels like climbing. Falling is easy, you know? There's no effort really involved. You fall, and gravity does the work for you. But what I'm going through right now, and what most people go through, doesn't feel easy. There's a lot of effort. We're like miserable. We're like, it's so hard to be alive right now. It's such a challenge to put on my shoes. But it is. It's kind of like climbing a mountain. It's not a lot of fun. And just like climbing a mountain or running up a mountain, which I do frequently, there is a different technique that you have to use to get up the mountain. You can't run with your same stride. It's not going to work, because that stride that works for you on flat ground, that works for you through the summer, is going to be too long going uphill, so you're going to have to shorten it. And you can't look around and say, oh wow, look how beautiful everything is. You got to look down at your feet, because if you look at the mountain, if you look at fall, if you look at the oncoming winter, if you look at green smoothies for the next 90 days or whatever your diet challenge is, it's too much. So you got to keep your head down and focus on the little tiny shortened step right in front of you, and just take it, and take the next one and celebrate, and take the next one and celebrate, and take the next one and celebrate. You'll get through fall, you'll get through your diet, you'll get up the mountain, you'll get through any challenge that presents itself. And it may not be fun, and it may not be easy, but you will get there. I've gotten to the top of every mountain that I've ever tried to run up. Not saying it's easy, but I've gotten to the top of every single one. And so far, I've made it through 43 falls. This will be my 44th, and man, right now I'm scared. If I look up at the top of the mountain, if I look at November and December and the oncoming winter, I don't think I can make it. So I gotta look down. I can't look at what's ahead of me. It's too scary. I'm honestly very scared of that. So I gotta look down at my feet. I've gotta look down at the step right in front of me, and I'm gonna make it really, really small. And I'm taking all the big commitments off the table right now. Big races, canceling. Speaking gigs, canceling. Travel, canceling. Canceling all of it. because I got to focus on the little things right now. I can't run with that same stride. I can't do those big things right now. I've got to clear my plate, focus on the tiny little steps, keep my head down, and just churn away, churn away, churn away, churn away. And before you know it, I'll be most of the way through fall. I'll be building momentum. I'll be getting stronger. I'll be building habits. And then when winter's here in full swing, I'll be ready for snowshoe season, and I'll be happy, and I'll be excited, and I'll be out there playing in the snow and having a great time. But it's going to start by keeping my head down and taking those tiny steps. This is not nearly as harsh as winter, but it feels much harsher because I'm comparing it to summer, and that's what people do. We compare the hard times in our life to the good times in our life, and that makes the hard times look even harder. Fall is actually not bad. It's actually really beautiful, but it's not summer, and it's like, woe is me. So that's what I'm doing right now. Small commitments, taking the big ones off the table, keeping my head down, and just churning through it. And I'll get there, and so will you. All right? See ya.